So one of the more exciting things about Apple stock is the company's reinvigoration of revenue growth. For several consecutive quarters, Apple struggled to generate revenue growth, but those efforts have improved in recent quarters. In the most recently reported update, for the quarter that ended June 28, 2025, Apple's net sales jumped to $94 billion, up from $85.8 billion in the same quarter last year. What's more impressive is that the company's gross profit margin or gross margins overall did not decline all that significantly, even amid these rising geopolitical tensions, increasing trade barriers, and increase in tariffs. Apple famously manufactures nearly all of its products outside of the United States, a large percentage of which is manufactured in China, which is facing the largest percentage tariff increase out of any country around the world. The second place Apple manufactures significantly is in India, which is also facing a huge tariff increase of 50%. So both of its huge manufacturing hubs are facing increased cost of goods, but Apple CEO Tim Cook has expertly managed the situation, massaging the relationship with President Donald Trump, earning Apple exemptions, etc., for being a large U.S. business, and the implications of what it could mean if Apple's business struggles and Apple's share price struggles, because it's such a large part of investor portfolios in the United States, being one of the largest market capitalizations in the United States. A couple of more factors that investors of Apple stock can be excited about is an increase in sales in China. For several consecutive quarters, that region was the worst performing region for Apple. But in the most recent quarter, sales actually increased in the region, up to $15.4 billion from $14.7 billion. And as I mentioned about a week ago when I did a video about the early results of the latest iPhone 17 lineup and how sales are evolving, sales in China have reportedly increased by more than double digits. That's great news for Apple stock investors on two fronts. For one, China had been a difficult region for Apple amid these rising geopolitical tensions and the Chinese government shying away from U.S. businesses, trying to encourage their consumers and their enterprises to purchase from other companies, locally sourced companies. The share price at $264 is near the 52-week high of $265. And it's well above the intrinsic value or fair value I calculated for Apple at $215. So to answer the question, should you buy Apple stock ahead of earnings? I would say no. I would say there is no urgency to buy Apple stock ahead of earnings. Click the link below to watch the full video.